even want to borrow sugar or even ketchup. You want to borrow my car? Hell no.
Welcome to another episode of It Couldn't Be Me, episode 8. And here today, we here to talk about this past weekend that just passed. It's Monday. It is 6 o'clock on a Monday right now. We here. We live. We here to break down. Well, we not really finna break down a lot. You know, we not rap genius. We not lyric genius. We not breaking down all the lyrics, but we pretty much giving our overview of all the shenanigans that have happened over the whole weekend since we dropped the last one, talking about following the track Euphoria. That was the last track we talked about, and since then a lot has happened. So let's touch into it. So last time we talked about Euphoria, we both fucked with it, and then literally the next day we woke up and he dropped 616.
Yep.
What are your thoughts on 616? Well, what were your thoughts?
I didn't like the beginning of that song.
No.
I liked when he got caught the flow a little bit more at the end of it. But in terms of the content, like as far as the actual he was talking about, I mean, these all allegations, bro. I don't know what's real and what's not.
So 616, you fucked with it? Or
I fuck with the song. Yeah.
So, okay.
I fucked with every single thing that each of them has dropped.
Mm-hmm. So, okay. So then we fast forward to that. What is that? Wednesday night.
Meet the Grams.
No. Family Matters came out first.
Facts. That was hard.
So Family Matters drops. Mm-hmm. Nigga, I send it to you. What's your initial thoughts when you first heard that?
When I first heard that shit, I was like, okay, this nigga Drake just knows how to make a good record.
Uh-huh.
And he does, bro. There's really no way around that.
How'd you feel about the song, like, overall?
I thought it was fire.
What he was saying, like,
yeah,
all of it?
I thought it was crazy. I thought it was, he is, honestly, bro, Drake is evil. And I say that and I'm like being lighthearted about it, but for real though, like he is kind of evil, bro.
In like a good way or bad way evil? Because you could be evil in a good way.
I guess he can use it to his his advantage in both ways, I guess.
Because being petty is technically speaking being evil, but you could be petty sometimes is good time.
I don't consider being petty as being evil. Being petty is just being petty. Being evil, I mean, he is like petty, but he's like, that's like, he'll go low to win. Bro, I really think that.
So he'll go low, but complaining when someone else does it to him.
Yes.
Yeah.
Well, no, let me not say that.
Yeah, because when Pusha T exposed him, he said, yo, why'd you go that low? But now unless he grasped the understanding that there's no rules, so it's just like, fuck it.
This is what I'm about to say. He, ever since that loss from Pusha T, he'll go as low as possible because he's like, I'm not having that happen again.
He said, I'm not losing again.
Yeah. Nah. Like, that's why this nigga's going through this whole.
So for me, the 616 record, I thought it was cool. I thought it was like we woke up and there was a track out. We was like, oh shit, and listened to it, and I'm like, yo, this shit is dope. Like that was like it felt like a Drake record.
Yeah,
because the way he was rapping, it was a timestamp Drake record, but it was timestamp Kenny. That's what we gonna call it, timestamp Kenny. And then later, Family Matters drops. I ain't gonna lie, bro. That shit hard. I don't even care about the part where he dissed The Weeknd or Rick Ross or ASAP.
It's just a hard song.
I don't even care about it. Get rid of that, bro. The beginning, draw, bro. It was already catchy when he teased it. Then he actually dropped it. I'm like, yo,
yeah, it was fire when he put it at the end of
bro. I need the song.
The last song.
I need the song separated. I need that song in particular, like as a single, or him go back and do drop. I like
it all together. The way it flows together is fire. Personally,
I think the beginning was fire. The middle was cool. I'm not really a fan of Drake rapping fast. That's not.
I thought the whole song was gas.
I mean, the whole song for what it is gas. But I'm not a fan of Drake rapping fast. Yeah. Like the end was fire.
I agree.
Just over there.
Yeah, that beat was hard. He
the flow is crazy.
Yeah. Nah, he wrote it good. No Diddy.
So then, now we get into the juicy shit. Pause.
No Diddy.
Pause. 30 minutes later, Kung Fu Kenny come and drop. How'd you feel right after? Right, literally, you listening to Family Matters. You probably listened to it twice. Next thing you know, another song drop.
Nigga, yeah, we were shocked. That shit's honestly overwhelming.
Hey, bro, I kid you, I was confused. I
Yeah.
feel like, wait, he dropped? Nigga, hey, I didn't even listen to Drake's record. I cut that shit off and went
you
straight
go
to
straight
Kendrick.
to
Bro,
Kendrick?
I literally, I was in the middle listening and I seen it. I said, wait, huh?
Yeah.
And I cut it off and I went to Kendrick and I was like, what did he have to say? Because clearly, whatever this nigga said don't matter.
We just went right to Axe Stream.
That's what I did.
And just was like, because he's been fucking covering everything to the T.
On it.
That nigga, this is like, he's getting mentioned on both sides. Like, he's
Bro,
like,
he calling people from those areas, getting everyone involved. I'm like, well, shit. Okay.
pretty fire, honestly. That's pretty dope.
So what'd you think about Meet the Grams then? Well, what's your take on Meet the Grams?
I mean, I thought it was, if it's true,
No, fuck if it's true. What'd you think
I thought
about
the song.
the song?
I thought the song was dope.
For everything that he said, how he delivered it, everything.
Yeah, it was
like,
cool. It worked for that beat. I still, if I'm putting that up against, it's too many fucking songs. I can't even keep up with the
Family
names.
Matters?
Yeah, I'm going with Family Matters though.
Of course, you're gonna go to the song that sound better.
Yeah. Not even that, and just
No.
even. I mean, it did sound better sonically.
It
yes.
definitely sounded
But
20
also,
times
he's
better.
still, he's still like
There's no way in hell I play Meet the Grams in my car and drive.
for
it, nigga.
sure.
What?
But my point being is that that aside from the fact that it sounds sonically better, he still dissed Kendrick really well on that. So it's like it was the best of both worlds. Kendrick did this thing on that, but I think he realized like, all right, these niggas want to hear a bop. So now that's when that nigga.
But I'm saying, but do you think Meet the Grams lyrically is better than Drake's?
I'd have to listen-
lyrically?
I'd have to listen to that
Or
shit,
do you
man.
just think that they both was lyrical, but Drake took it like essentially the
think-
song would be better because the song sounded better.
I think
Lyrically, it was equal, but the song sounded better.
yeah,
That's
that
what-
sounds
that's your-
about right.
that's-
Because honestly, I have to go back and listen to them multiple more times to kind of break that down.
Well, I'll tell you from my understanding, I think Meet the Grams was way more disrespectful. This nigga wishing death on him. He talking, bro. He wrote.
He
a
did say
he wished death on him. He wrote a letter to his son. So when he's 18, hey, go back and listen to this, and told him how dad ain't shit, this and that, X, Y, and Z. Then wrote a letter to his mom and the same thing, talking about how he's a pedophile, how he's a horrible person, how he's this, how he's that. Then he writes a letter to a daughter that he has, allegedly. And then he writes a letter to Aubrey himself, Drake, to himself, and pretty much told him about himself and how he's a liar and a manipulator. Which, I mean, what he said isn't a lie. I mean, he does lie. Everything he named that he lied about, he actually lied about. So my thing is, how does that not discredit anything you've ever said about me in this whole beef? Nigga, you've lied about so many things in the past. How can anyone it's almost like the nigga created reasonable doubt on anything you said.
Yeah, no, it's
Essentially, I mean, shit, all I gotta do is put in the back of their head, damn, that is right. This nigga did lie to us about all of this stuff. Maybe I don't know. It make him second guess everything you said about him, whether it's true or not. So that's what I got from that song.
Well, that's what we were saying all weekend. We were like, bruh, the person who wins this is the person who provides proof of whatever the fuck they're
And nobody
they're
can
alleging.
but
Nobody's providing any proof of anything.
So then, before we get to that part, because that's gonna be like the ending when we come to the conclusion. Because my conclusion, it has to do with a lot of the shit that we gonna say.
Okay.
So then we fast forward to the next day, literally 24 hours, not even 24 hours later. I think it was like 8 o'clock when the nigga dropped the damn song. So it was 5 o'clock where you was at. Nigga dropped a bop. Not like us, bro. I sent you the shit. You ain't. Nigga, Troy was dancing to the shit. Nigga,
Bro, this is the thing when it dropped, because I didn't have my headphones with me. I didn't have my fucking AirPods with me, but Troy had his. So he put his in and started listening to him. Meanwhile, Farmer's walking. He's like, man, y'all dick riding. as he's been dick riding Drake all fucking weekend.
all along.
And for the record, you know I'm a Drake fan. I'm a big Drake fan.
Me too.
So it's not like I don't fuck with Drake. I'm just like, I was telling him like how I like Euphoria. So anyways,
Euphoria went crazy.
so but once
Not like us.
when Troy put them headphones in, I'm just sitting there watching him listen to it because he's like he's like, you can listen after. I'm like, all right. So he's sitting there listening to him. He's like, you know what I mean? I'm like, fuck. I'm like, because when he started dancing, I was like, what the fuck is this shit about to sound like? Bro, once I put those headphones on and when that shit started, I was like,
the beat dropped.
I was like, I literally was like, what, bro, what?
Hey, bro, the beat Bro, I kid you not. It made, bro, I was in the mood. Like, so I was supposed to go out with, me and Daisy was supposed to go out with one of her friends and her friend's boyfriend that came in town. And I was already not in the mood to go do it. None of this shit. I'm like, bro, that shit would be boring. Shit would be lame. I'm like, fuck, all right, cool. Nigga, I'm dragging myself around the house. I'm like, I'm just gonna wear sweatpants and a hoodie. Nigga, the song drop. Bro, I swear to God,
Nigga
everything
said,
switched.
Nigga said, I'm getting fresh.
Nigga put on clothes. Nigga, I'm in that bed. Nigga, quit walking in the house. Nigga, my mom was listening to the shit. She was in that bed.
She's fire. That shit is a bop, bro. Like, I don't care.
Hey.
When he dropped that, I was like, oh, he got it. He got it. I didn't even care about the diss at that point.
No,
I was
it
just
didn't
like,
matter.
I was just like, this shit goes. I was like, this shit goes. And like I said, and I fucked with the Family Matters
Family
shit.
Matters was cool.
That shit's hard. But that's a rapping song. It is. And he went on. However, when he dropped that shit, I was like, oh my God, this is like some real West Coast shit. And I'm in California when this shit dropped.
That's even crazy shit. I wish I was in Cali.
Yeah, I was like, I'm on Rodeo Drive. Fucking.
They're not like us.
I'm
They
like,
not
what?
us. Bro, literally, the song, to me, when my first time, like, bro, I kid you not, I think it was an hour prior to this, bro. I was talking to Dez on the mic, like, we was playing Texas Chainsaw, the game, and this man's literally, like, his logic behind the whole beef, I was like, bro, that's cool. Like, so his logic is like, yo, I need proof. If it's not facts, niggas can just say anything in a rap beef. I'm out. I don't want to listen to it. That's cool. But you don't even listen to rap music to have an opinion then. You listen to like classical music and this and that, which there's nothing wrong with that. If you were to listen to rap music, okay, you would have a valid point. But at the same time, rap beef, it don't matter what's true or what's not. It's what I can make you believe and what I like. Because think about it, in an actual rap battle, it don't matter what on the stage, the niggas is saying whatever, as long as they can deliver it and the crowd go crazy. Niggas ain't fact checking.
That is a very valid point. I'll give you that.
They're not fact checking. So in this rap beef, why are we fact checking?
That's why the difference between that. I had not heard that before.
Literally, what are we fact checking for? Because nothing has to be true. It's what I can make you believe. I need the audience to believe everything I'm saying, and they run with it. When they run with it, it's over. And when he dropped Not Like Us, they ran with it, and it was over. Because once he said, "Let me hear you say O-V ho, O-V," nigga, that was literally 8 Mile at the end of the thing where he dropped the mic and was like, I'm gone. And that was it. So it didn't matter. At that point, bro, I didn't even care if Drake ever said anything back, because what can you say?
Well, that's why I was saying whoever comes with proof first, because you throwing out these crazy allegations. It's like, all right, do we really believe this or not? We don't. If someone actually provides proof that Drake is a, PDF file, and that Kendrick is
A woman beater.
You know what I'm saying?
My thing is, my problem with Drake, because it's not that he can't rap why he lost the beef. He lost the beef because he got out-strategized. And a lot of the things he was saying, bro, he didn't have anything to back it up, nor did Kendrick. But, like, the shit that Kendrick provided sounded way crazier than the shit that Drake said. Like, okay, yeah, you beat your wife. Okay, yeah, you cheated on your wife. Mm-hmm. But the cheating on the wife was known. He said that himself. He said he cheated on his wife with white girls.
Yeah.
He said that at Miss Morale. So I'm like, okay, well, you're not saying anything new. We know this.
And that's what people were kind of saying about Kendrick as the songs started to continue to drop. They're like, he's not telling us anything that's new.
I mean, he's not saying anything else new, but he's getting you to believe it. And then he said he kind of built it up. And I gave this analogy to Dez. I was like, he's not here to hit him with a headshot. He's trying to torture this motherfucker.
Uh-huh.
Like, he's literally slicing, watching him bleed. And then now I'm going to hit you with the headshot, which was Not Like Us. And I don't have to say anything else. I didn't even have to prove anything that I said was true. And he only ever made allegations about being a PDF file one time. And then the next song, he did it again, and that was it. Because in Euphoria, he hinted to it, but he didn't actually elaborate. He said, yo, I'm going to get back to that.
Correct.
And then he dropped Meet the Grams, and he actually said it. And then he went and said Not Like Us, and he said it one more time. He just touched on it, and then that was it. So he didn't really say too much, but he only made it twice. He only said the same things twice. He never said it again after that. And then he
definitely talked about him being that for a minute in those songs.
He did. He talked about it for a minute, but he only did it twice.
He definitely did it enough for us to be like, oh.
Like, my thing is on this whole beef, so, like, I guess where my conclusion is, bro, Drake lost the rap beef. Drake lost the rap battle. The rap battle died that night that he dropped that song, and 24 hours passed and niggas was crip walking on him. When niggas started doing the crip walk to the song, it was over. He dropped it at 8 o'clock on a Saturday night here.
Okay, but I had felt like Drake won once this nigga dropped his shit last night, The Heart Part 6, and he telling us how he corroborated this whole fucking story, and Kendrick actually believed it and made a whole song about it, about him having a daughter.
But
it's crazy. It's insane.
But in that same exact song, see, this is where Drake this is why Drake loses though, even though he dropped The Heart Part 6, which was actually cool because he actually rapped. I'm happy for that. But he played defense the entire song. Yep. He never once attacked him.
Yep.
So once you started playing defense, bro, what am I supposed to respond to? You didn't attack me, so I don't have to respond. You lose. It's like if we playing chess and you ran out of moves pretty much. You don't have anything else. And now if Drake made another song, cool. But at that point, you lost already. There's literally nothing for me to say that I need to prove. I dropped the mic on you already. Now had Drake dropped The Heart Part 6 and, came at him with some new shit and didn't play defense the whole time.
Neither one of these niggas are coming with new shit at this point.
Well,
they're just doubling down on the same shit they've been saying.
I
guess Drake did come with new shit in the last one if he said what he said, but yeah.
Well, see, but my problem with the last one is the shit that he said wasn't facts. He didn't prove any facts. Like in the song, this is why I say it's
nobody's
crazy.
Proved anything though.
No. But my problem with the last song, in the same song, it says prove. He told them to prove it. But my nigga, you prove what you saying is true first. You can't tell someone else to prove something and you don't have proof of anything you've said in this whole entire song. For example, and this ain't even a bias. This is literally just pointing out what's in front of me. You said prove this and prove that and prove that. Okay, cool. You can tell him to do that. But how about you prove that you planted the information for him to take it and run with it? If you did that, why you ain't put that out there? Why is there no text message if you telling someone to tell him this and tell him that and tell him that? Why is there no phone calls of this and this and that? Why is there no names of me telling so-and-so to tell so-and-so? Like, drop some names, do something, nigga, because at that point, you're just yapping. Nigga, you're not really saying nothing either. So it's just like, that's my point. How do we believe you? And then, bro, I screenshotted some shit. And this is why I say, this is another reason. I screenshotted some shit from Not Like Us that Kendrick had dropped. So this is, technically speaking, after Family Matters, when he pretty much made, so when Drake dropped Meet the Grams, in that song, he said that he had an 11-year-old child. Well, that night, Drake posted on Instagram like, yo, I have an 11-year-old. Where? Like, da-da-da-da. So then the next day, on Not Like Us, Kendrick wrote that song that night or the next day or however he wrote it.
He didn't mention anything about a kid in that, did he?
No. But he didn't have to. He didn't need to. It was done. I said what I said. Boom. But this is the thing. In this song, he says, I think Oakland gonna be your last stop, nigga. Did Cole foul? I don't know why you still pretending. What is an owl? Bird niggas and bird bitches. The audience is damn. What is that? What is the owl? Bird niggas and bird bitches go. The audience is not dumb. Shape the stories how you want. Hey Drake, they're not slow. Like, so he's pointing out, nigga, what you're saying, nigga, the people listening ain't dumb. They don't believe you. So, but he said that in that song. So it's like, nigga, I caught you on Instagram talking about, oh, I don't have a love. Stop it. You didn't plant no information. Stop it, bro. We know. We're not dumb. We know you didn't do that. So he's calling him out on the bullshit. So I think that went over people's heads.
So we think that, well, what you say, so you saying we think that.
I don't think that Kendrick got that information from Drake. I don't think Drake gave that nigga false information. I don't believe that. And it's not even on some hater shit. I just don't believe it because if you did, instead of responding, hey, where is my 11-year-old child? I don't have one. You would have posted a screenshot. You would have posted names. You would expose the fact that you put that out there, and you would have never had to make a diss track. Nigga, it would have been a rap right there. It would have been over. Think about it. If he posts that discredits anything Kendrick's ever said about him then.
Yeah.
So Kendrick beat him to the punch by essentially just clowning that nigga. Like, he clowned him when he, but see, I was talking to Shelton earlier, and I was like, bro, Kendrick didn't lie about anything he ever said. The thing is, he stressed the truth. That's not a lie. That's exaggerating. He exaggerated the truth because the truth of the matter is, Drake does have weirdo activity. Like over the years. Like
In what way?
Millie Bobby texting her. Like you actually texting a 14-year-old. Nigga, that's weird. I don't care what you're talking about. It's weird. He went on I forgot the homegirl's name, but he went on a date with a 16-year-old however many years ago. It was a couple years ago. That's weird, right? Then, not to mention, Lotto's sister is another person. Nigga, there's no way in hell you just randomly ran into Lotto's sister. She's 18. I'm assuming, and then Lotto herself, in one of her songs, I remember seeing the lyrics, and essentially she accused him of essentially grooming girls before they turn 18. She accused him of that. That people not talking about that either. Those were her lyrics. Okay. And her sister is 18, and that's the person he went on a date with. Okay. So I would think she knows something about what happened there. Then not to mention the shit on stage with homegirl that was 17, even though he may have been 21, 22, he was around that age. It was younger Drake. Mm-hmm. But that's still weird, bro. You found out her age, then you proceeded to be like, oh shit, my bad. I don't know why I feel this way. And then you kiss her on her hand, and then you start kissing around her face. Like, my nigga. This weirdo activity. Not saying you didn't never have to smash an underage girl. You never had to do that to be considered, well, for him to stretch the truth. Stretching the truth was just to make you look bad. You don't even actually have to be that, but you are a weirdo. I think that was his whole point. Stretch the truth. It sounds way better. Mm-hmm. That's my knockout punch. And then as far as the whole daughter shit, I mean, it could be true, it could not be true. But Drake hasn't provided proof. I don't believe that it's true, but let's just say it is true. Who cares? No one cares about that part. I think no one cares about that part. I think people care more.
No one would care that Drake was hiding an 11-year-old daughter.
I think females would care, but
I think everyone would care.
I don't know. I think the pedophile. I think it's weird. I think people at first they care more about the kid than they care about the pedophile shit. Then now the narrative's slowly shifting. Like,
think about that narrative. Think of if Drake was hiding an 11-year-old daughter. That means he was hiding a daughter
the whole time,
even before Adonis. That would mean that when Adonis came into the light, he was like, "Damn, they got one. I can hide this. I can still hide this other one." That makes. It actually kind of makes me feel like that's crazy.
It's not far fetched though.
I'm not saying it's impossible. I mean, kind of makes you think like, why would Kendrick even believe that?
I mean, because homeboys lied about everything else. I mean, that's what I'm saying. He put reasonable doubt in the air to where you don't know what the fuck to believe. But also, in Euphoria, but in Euphoria, the nigga did say, hey, he said he talked about propaganda and Drake's propaganda in social media. And he said, all right, you want to play? Let's play. And he literally said, okay, bet. And he created propaganda. This daughter, you being a pedophile.
Okay.
Even if he's not, I stretch the truth and I'm going to make it seem like you are. Not to mention, you got people that's on your payroll that actually are sex offenders. You got at least one. Mm-hmm. Bach is a registered sex offender. Okay. So it's like, I don't get where Kendrick actually lied. The only thing he would have did was misconstrue the information about the daughter, whether it's true or not. Other than that, he exaggerated the truth. Drake, on the other hand, niggas all speculation at that point.
Okay.
I mean, we could point out the things. We didn't get to what he said yet.
Well, we don't have to. My question is, where the fuck does it end? Where does it end?
It's over.
Now?
It's already over. It ended. It already ended. This shit's over with.
So you think last night that was it?
That was it.
You don't see Kendrick responding?
No. What is he gonna respond to?
Who the fuck knows? We got more involved. I didn't think he was gonna respond with a fucking that bop they did the other day. I want another one of those. No, I need more of that.
But I'm saying, what Drake said, there's nothing to respond to. There's like,
what are you talking about? There's definitely something to respond to. He could respond and call him out on his bullshit.
No, because then you lose. Think about it.
How?
I'm gonna tell you why. So if he responds, he's gonna fall back on defense. Now Drake's the aggressor. So when he drops another song, he's the one attacking. Kendrick's been walking it like if in a boxing fight. This nigga Kendrick has been walking this nigga in the whole fight. He got this nigga Drake playing defense the whole fight. So if he responds to allegations like Drake just did, he's gonna lose.
Bro, you can't let the nigga get the last laugh.
Kendrick got the last laugh.
No, he didn't.
Yes, he did. Niggas is crip walking on this nigga Drake right now as we speak.
Okay.
Even with the Heart Part 4 out.
There is a divide between there. You got people who say this thing, there's people who say this other thing. Because the record that I heard last night from Drake,
It was cool.
I'm not saying that the record was fire. I'm talking about the context of what he was talking about.
Nigga, he sounded like he was done. He sounded like he waved the white flag last night. Like, I don't know what I'm just saying, from what I got out of it, like, his energy in the song was like, bro, I don't want to rap no more with you. I'm done. And it's not even like, and I don't even think he's saying it from like I don't want to rap with you because you're better than me. I don't want to rap with you for one. His ego is so big that he thinks Kendrick's not a worthy opponent. He said that himself. He said, I don't even think you're a worthy opponent, which I don't know why the fuck you would think that. This nigga's been cooking you on a lot of these songs. Nigga, you dropped. No, I'm not gonna make that point yet. But he's been cooking them, right? So then to say he's not a worthy opponent, to then say, come with proof, like, what do we like to talk at the end of a song in a beef and say, bring some proof, like almost saying, yo, I don't want to rap unless you go tell some shit that's true.
Yeah.
And saying all your shit's facts. But my nigga, you haven't proved that anything that you said was facts. So it's just like a meaningless song. Not saying he didn't have bars, because he had bars and he said, he made his little jokes. But like, he really didn't say too much to where I'd be like, damn, now he got the advantage. No, I don't believe he has the advantage. Kendrick was up even when he dropped that song. I think he just closed the gap a little bit more.
Okay, so right now, you giving the W to Kendrick.
Yeah. Because he had the mic drop, bro. That shit was over. That's how I felt about it. I felt like it was a wrap. And then as far as like and Drake put up a good fight, and that's cool. I respect it, but I'm honestly, bro, I'm glad it's over.
First of all, you say you glad you don't even know if it's over.
So, Top Dog and Punch both tweeted, "Good battle." ... That was it. That was their last tweet on Twitter.
What the fuck that guy doing anything?
That means that shit is over with. Nigga, nobody literally.
That don't mean it's over with.
Bro, I promise you the shit over with.
Okay, so let's say it is over with.
Mm-hmm.
Push-Ups versus Euphoria.
Euphoria.
Taylor Made Freestyle versus 616 in LA.
Well, me personally don't like Taylor Made Freestyle, so I'm gonna go 616 in LA.
Family Matters versus Meet the Grams.
Family Matters. It sounds way better. It's actually a fire ass song. I like Kendrick's content in it, and it helps him more. It gives him points, but I think Family Matters is better. And then the last Heart Part 4 versus What's the Face, nigga, Not Like Us is definitely a way better song.
I fuck with Not Like Us. But if we're just judging off of a diss record, you still feel like it's a better song?
Yeah.
Why?
Cause he was the nigga was made a dance record dissing you and everyone loved it. Nigga, like everything, bro. Then he broke, like, it's the way he did what he did on this song. Like, bro, it's a dance record. It's Kendrick Lamar. When you ever heard Kendrick Lamar get on a West Coast beat and rap like that? Never. Bro, this nigga hit so many different flows. He hit the Draco the Ruler flow. He hit the Detroit flow. This nigga was like going crazy.
I'm just glad this nigga came out of hiding.
Bro, I'm glad. But see, my thing is, bro, this is also another thing that gives Kendrick the advantage. Bro, Drake dropped Push-Ups, right? Then Kendrick dropped Euphoria. Okay. But all right, so now the timetable starts. Euphoria came out. Drake egged this nigga on. He dropped Push-Ups and Taylor Made. He egged him on.
Okay.
He brought the nigga out. He dropped Euphoria. Then it was like a couple of days, 2 days later. No, 2 days later, right? Yeah, 2 days later, 616 dropped. Drake still ain't respond. That night, there's two songs. Drake ain't dropped one yet. Then Drake responds that night, 616. He responds that night with Family Matters. 30 minutes later, Kendrick drops another song. So we got 3-1. Then the next day, the nigga drops another song. So now we got 4-1. How do you win? Even if you go 4-2, how do you win? Because those 4 songs are better than those 2 songs. And you could be like, okay, well, Family Matters is better than at least one of those. Okay, cool. But it's still 3 songs better than 1 song. So it's just like, how can you put one above? Because if you wanted to be fair and you was like, okay, well, Euphoria is like the same vibe as the Heart 6. Which one's better?
Euphoria versus the Heart Part 6, you said?
Yeah, which one's better? Because they're both the same in tempo.
Yeah, I'm going
technically.
Euphoria on that.
Okay, and then if we gonna go Family Matters and Not Like Us, which one's better?
Sonically, I'm gonna go with Not Like Us.
And there and literally that is the argument. And then the nigga Kendrick still has 2 other songs that he dropped that didn't even get talked about then. So it's just like, how can you say so in one if if you name the fourth, if you take 4 of the songs that Kendrick made to Drake's 2, and he doesn't, those 2 songs aren't better than those 2 songs. His 2 best songs aren't better than those 2 songs. Like, and then the nigga still has 2 other songs dissing you. So it's like, nigga, you would essentially have to drop 2 more records at least to even be up here. Like, nigga, this nigga pulled away. He pulled away by dropping. That's why I said the strategy is the reason he's up. It ain't even he outbarred the nigga. He literally strategized the shit so beautifully that nigga you lost.
What do you think? What do you think? J. Cole was sitting at home thinking about all this shit.
That nigga said shit, and niggas was mad at me. Hey, but I'm a bitch though. That's probably what he said. But I'm a bitch though. All right. Yeah, all right.
Nigga probably like, I don't want no parts of this shit.
Hey, I bet you he glad he didn't want his kids and shit brought up in this.
He's like, I'm good.
But Drake started the whole family shit though. He brought the family into it. Kendrick said, "Okay, let's do it. I got something for you." And then Drake got what he asked for. I don't think he learned, bro. I don't get it. Why engage into some shit that started off friendly and get personal? Nigga, that's what you did against Pusha T, and you see how it ended for you. Bro, did you not learn from the last time? You said something about Pusha T's wife, and what happened to you? Nigga, you said something about Kendrick's fiance, look what happened to you. Nigga, when are you gonna learn? Not to engage in certain shit a certain way. Cause Kendrick never said anything personal. He just said, fuck the big 3, nigga. It's just Big Me, nigga. Prince outlived Mike Jack, nigga.
That's why I keep saying, like, there's got to be some more to this in terms of just that. On a surface level, that's what we see. We're like, okay, it was just that song, that verse.
Well, there's more, but like,
now you got a whole gang of niggas who want to take down one man. But like I said, Drake in his songs, he becomes like he evil.
I mean, bro, the nigga is kind of evil.
In these diss songs, it's like, damn, nigga, you can really take it there, huh?
He said Kendrick said, you a massive manipulator. Not to mention, bro, where the fuck has okay, no. I was just saying this shit to Stephanie in the car, bro. I kid you not. I don't want to hear shit else from Drake. This nigga need to just, and it's not even no hate shit. Bro, I don't think have you ever looked at Drake's catalog and when shit has came out? Like when he's dropped tapes and shit?
Isn't it usually like every other year?
No. So let me give you game, bro. Literally, since 2009, this nigga has only not dropped the project 2 years since then till now. So every year the nigga has gave you at least 1 project. Some years he's gave you 2. So nigga, I don't want to hear shit else from you. Not to mention singles that he's came out or features. Bro, go sit down somewhere. Take a couple years off. Go chill, bro. I don't literally, like, bro, and this is not no hate shit. Bro, everything you dropped over the past decade will carry me over for the next 2 years for you to go sit down and chill. You know, you go write for people and do this and do that. Manage your shit, nigga. Get your life together.
Feels that way.
That's cool. But I'm saying, me personally, as a Drake fan, and have been since the nigga started making music with Trey Songz, nigga, in the nigga basement, nigga, like, go take a couple years off and relax, nigga. Enjoy the luxuries of of your success. Like, I don't think he's actually been able to sit back and enjoy his success. Like, he's never had that time. He's only ever not dropped projects 2 years out of a 12-year, out of an 11-year run. Well, 15-year run. So it's just like, I don't want to hear nothing from you. There's a lot of people that might. But me personally, you've made enough, you've done enough to where take your L on the chin and move on. Because no one's holding, bro, him losing doesn't tarnish anything about him. Him keep going is going to tarnish his name. Because niggas is going to keep digging and digging and digging, and they're going to end up finding something.
What do you think is out there?
I don't know, but I don't know what's out there. But if I'm him, I don't want to find out what they might find. Because they might find something that they could just stretch. They can stretch the truth, bro. It's the internet, bro. Perception, they could create anything to be perceived any type of way. So if I'm him, Nigga, now you playing a dangerous game. So it's best to just lay low and fall back. Whether anything's true or not, it don't matter. Just leave it alone. In which, as a fan, I wish he would have never engaged personally. And you know me, I'm not the biggest Kendrick fan. I like Kendrick's music. But if I'm Drake, you don't engage in this bullshit. You let that shit rock and you just be like, you got it. Like when he dropped like that, bro, you don't respond. You can respond with subliminals. That's cool. If you wanted to go that route, or take your vacation, because the tour was over. Go on about your business. You can respond a year from now. No one was holding you to respond right then and there.
Kendrick?
No, Drake.
Oh.
No one can, bro. People wasn't even anticipating Drake even responding.
When you are egging it on, tell him he needs to drop, you gotta drop as well.
No, I'm talking about after like that verse. He didn't have to respond. People anticipated the nigga not responding. Like, oh, it's Kendrick, nigga. We ain't worried about you.
Well, clearly he felt the way.
I see.
Maybe we don't know. There's could have been shit that could have been said behind closed doors too. I'm sure there is. I guess I just get curious to what the fuck this nigga did to make these niggas that mad.
Hey, what
From Boondocks.
Hey, yeah, I'm about to say, what did this nigga do to make these niggas so mad?
Nah, for real. I'm like, this nigga is like the evil villain, bro. I'm like, bro.
This is the definition of a nigga moment. Literally. Bro, but I'm trying to figure out, like, I think I was listening to Act last night, and someone made a good point. Where the fuck was all the people that's his friends?
Who, Drake's friends?
Yeah.
What, like coming up defending him?
Defending him against the 20v1. Nigga, nobody chimed in. Nigga, Yachty. MIA. Where the fuck this nigga at?
I mean, they fucking BFF, so I'm sure they have had conversations. He's probably just like, yo, fall back.
No. Fuck that. If you my best friend and you tell me fall back and there's 20 niggas jumping you, nigga, I'm not gonna stand there and watch you get jumped. Nigga, I'm gonna go in and I'm gonna say something to somebody that I can compete with to get them off your
Who
back.
the fuck can Yachty compete with out of these niggas?
I don't know. It's Yachty, nigga.
And I fuck with
Nigga,
Yachty, but I'm talking about in terms of a rap battle.
He got a cult fan base, nigga. It don't even matter.
There's nobody. This is a Drake. Yes, you got 20 niggas.
You got 21 Savage, nigga. 21 Savage could have jumped in.
21 Savage ain't about to fucking battle. No God. Why would?
Hey, I'm just naming the niggas that be around this nigga. Nigga, Party Next Door could have defended this nigga.
Yeah, what's the fucking who's 21 Savage versus goddamn what? Absol, J Rock.
I don't know.
Fucking
No, it could
School
not.
IQ.
Not even just Kendrick. I'm talking about the 20 niggas that was jumping them. Nigga, you got people like Metro, Future, you got Rick Ross, you got Nav, like you got all these people, ASAP, all these. Somebody could have said something.
I guess 21 could battle against Nav.
Somebody. But you got all these niggas jumping, and you got your best friends. What they're doing, they just watch you letting you get jumped. And someone made a good point though. They was like, well, I mean, Yachty does live in Atlanta. He is cool with these niggas, so he got to be in the city. And so is 21. 21's from the city. He lives in the city. He's cool. He's friends with Metro. So I can't say anything. I fuck with both of y'all. I can't say anything to anything.
I'm sure that's such a conflict of interest for him because he's like, yo, I can't even go work with this certain person or whatever. Because it's like,
it is weird.
he's going to value his relationship with Drake over everything.
I feel like he can't work with him, but he's still friends with him. Like behind closed doors, they talk, but hey, I can't use a beat from you, bro.
Maybe not that, but he's definitely helping him in the studio. He's writing for him.
It's so weird. It's weird to think that Drake has nobody on his side. Cole was the only one on his side, and he felt back because he didn't want to be involved in any of it, though. Because he's friends with both. He was like, nah, fuck that. I'm good. It's interesting.
Freaky ass nigga. He has 69 God.
I'm trying to figure out, bro. And then you got all the West Coast people on Kendrick's side, which is cool. But someone that also has conflict of interest is The Game. Remember, he advocates for Drake, but he from the West Coast, so he advocates for Kendrick. So who the fuck? Who is he picking to win? Whose side is he on? Like, he hasn't said much of anything. He just clowned Rick Ross today, but that was it.
What you say?
He said, "It's always the fat niggas with the skinny legs that's talking."
Devin sent me that shit.
Yeah, that's what Kendrick. I mean, that's what The Game said
And it
about
was like,
Rick Ross.
who's like, you know who he's talking about? I was like, academics.
Rick Ross. Rick Ross got skinny legs and a fat upper body. That's it. That's what he's talking about. But my thing is, why has he not jumped in? He should have jumped in earlier. Nigga, he could have got Rick Ross off that nigga back. He didn't have to even diss Kendrick. Nigga, get Rick Ross off his back.
if the game want to be a part of this, game don't have a hand in this fight, bro.
No, but I'm talking like to get Rick Ross off Drake back. He could have fought that.
I mean, I'm sure. Still.
Nigga, they both trolls, and the game could rap. So it's just like that would have been cool to watch. And I mean, that's his one friend. I don't believe he'll go against Kendrick for Drake. I don't believe that because I think he's too West Coast for that. So I don't know.
Yeah, the West Coast is behind Kendrick, bro.
Hey, they was playing that bitch in the club.
What'd you do last night?
Last night?
Did you go out?
Nah, I ain't go out. Fucking. So who you are? So to conclude this, because this whole shit crazy, and I going about this shit for days, but I'm kind of over it. I'm glad it's over. If a nigga drop more songs, honestly, I don't even give a fuck. To be real with you, this shit over when the nigga dropped the mic on Not Like Us. Who you got ahead, or who you got winning? If you think it's not over, who you got ahead?
I mean, shit. As of this morning, I had Drake.
Mm-hmm.
Because of the whole fake story thing. But I will say you made a compelling argument, and I feel like maybe Kendrick does have it, because when I break it down, I go, you know what, I like this song more than that. But it's like there's no factual way to way to really check who wins or not in terms of, it's just all my opinion versus your opinion in that regard, because it's like I enjoy this song, or I'm more of a Drake fan than a Kendrick fan. One thing I will say I realize is that the women are all siding with Drake.
Of course, it makes sense.
Yeah, to be expected.
Not to mention, I mean, he did call him a woman beater, so I mean, I would assume
that too.
They're not gonna go with him.
I didn't even think about that. But
yeah. But then you got a lot of girls that's going with Kendrick.
Yeah, not a
lot,
yeah.
But there are a lot.
Majority of them are gonna go because Drake's music is just more palatable, bro.
It sounds good to the ear, but
Yes.
then when they play Not Like Us, I don't know how a girl can't like that song.
Nigga, that
shit go crazy.
If I go out this weekend and that shit come on, oh my.
Nigga, that's out of body experience. Nigga, that's like if they play Like That and
Yes,
that. Bro, think about it. This nigga Drake, this nigga Kendrick in this diss has had 2 number 1 songs. Like Us and Not Like Us. Not Like Us is trending number 1 on YouTube. On Spotify, probably not, because Taylor Swift dropped it.
You said Like Us. You didn't say Like That.
Yeah.
You said Like Us and then Not Like Us. You didn't say Like That.
Yeah, Like That went number 1 on Spotify. Nigga, Not Like Us went number 1 on YouTube. Spotify now, I don't think anything's going number 1 because Taylor Swift dropped. But like Drake, on the other hand, doesn't have anything that went number 1 of anything he dropped. Then his whole beef. And his thing is the numbers. Nigga, he lost in every statistic category. On top of that, so we want to go based off facts. The facts is, nigga, number-wise, that nigga Kendrick won in his, and that ain't even his game.
You want to know who really lost, though?
Who?
4 Bats.
Oh, that nigga, that's tragic. That shit, and his album fire.
Yeah. Worst weekend to drop.
I don't know why his team, they need their ass whooped. Cause
I mean,
bro, you in the middle of a rap feud. Why would you even think to drop music? It's not like it was. There was no nothing to be like, yo, this might be over soon. So why you drop? I feel like you needed to wait until a lot, because a lot was going on. Nigga, as of Friday, nigga, 2 songs dropped. Yeah.
Was it Friday or Saturday? Yeah, whatever.
So when's that home? When'd you leave?
Thursday.
So you left on Thursday. When you left Thursday, 3 songs dropped that day. Then Friday, another song dropped. Was it Friday? No, it was a Saturday.
This shit getting out of hand.
Yeah, bro, like, there's too much shit dropping for you to be like, okay, well, we're gonna drop your album this week. No one's trying to listen to that shit right now. Niggas is trying to listen to Drake, Kendrick. And they gonna be listening to that shit. Even if they don't drop anything, that's what they listening to.
Yeah.
No one's paying attention. Oh, 4 Bats dropped. Okay, let me go listen to this. Nigga, the rap beef is too like hot right now. You needed to wait at least 1 more week. Push this shit back. Like,
bro chose the most inconvenient week to showcase his voice, his personality,
and then
and his album.
And then got mad at everybody not listening to it. But his shit was actually fire though. That's a vibe. That's a fact. It's just the vibe, bro.
I fuck with his music.
He got like, and a couple of the songs have like that, like old school. It got like an old school feel to it, like R&B feel to it.
Yeah, no.
Like I don't know if this nigga's a singer or a rapper.
He's definitely a singer. I mean, but they do that. They do some tuning to his voice for sure. I don't know what the fuck they're using, but
Wait. I was thinking of this in the car. You think this nigga was inspired by Cardi?
I don't hear that.
Think about it. Cardi's baby voice.
I don't think his voice sounds like a baby voice. I mean, I guess.
No, not even that it sounds like it.
I guess it could be.
It's just the fact that Cardi don't sound like the baby voice. He just altered the way his whole voice sounded.
Yeah, I guess.
And ran with it.
They could. I mean, I guess you could. I guess you could consider that a Playboy Cardi inspiration.
I mean, no one else has changed their voice on a song and like hit it from the world. He just kind of did. He took Cardi's shit and then made it. He tuned it up to where it's like, okay, we're gonna make this mystery.
Yeah, because his voice sound nothing like that.
No.
Which I mean, that was to be expected. I'm fine with that. I don't give a fuck. But still the concept of it and everything, and that shit is dope to me. So
I'm mad he revealed it.
yeah, I wish he would have kept it in mystique at least for a little bit longer. But if he was gonna reveal it, he chose a fucking wrong week to do it.
Or if he was gonna reveal it, charge somebody some money.
Or that.
Like do an interview and charge somebody some money.
He did do an interview where they went to his crib or some shit like that. That dropped the other day.
I wonder how much he charged them, because you would have to pay me a lot to reveal my voice.
Because mystique is everything, bro. You know
Yeah.
that.
You would have to pay me like $1 million or some shit for me to reveal my voice to the public. Because once you reveal your voice,
Yeah.
well, do they really want to listen to me anymore? My whole mystique is gone.
This is gonna be interesting because the whole thing around him was, who is this nigga? Couldn't
Where is
find
he
anything
from?
on the internet for that nigga. Couldn't find a thing. What he
probably
sound
still
like,
can't
nothing.
find that nigga.
You can now.
You can find his real name and shit.
I mean, I don't know about that.
I was like, I don't know that
I
nigga's real
ain't
name.
searching that nigga's real name, but yeah, I don't know, man. So, anywho,
I don't fucking know. What else has been going on in music? I was trying to think. I mean, shit. Ain't shit really been going on.
besides, this is really what it's been.
Niggas have
This
been
is-
invested so heavily in Kendrick and what's his
This
face.
has literally consumed us.
But bro, in my opinion, it came to an end. Like I was watching, and this is, I said this prior, but then I started watching Act last night, and when Drake dropped his thing, he called Joe Budden, he called Daylight, he called Carl, whatever his name is, he called like 2 or 3 other people,
Yeah,
and they all said it's over. Like Joe said it's over. He said, and people like Act don't want to admit it's over, but I think Act even knows it's over. He's like, nah, bro, fuck that. Us Drake fans, we ain't going for that. It's not over until I say it's over type shit. Like, no, nigga, it's over. Because even Act himself said Kendrick is up right now.
he is.
Yeah. So with Kendrick being up right now, if this shit ended right now, Kendrick won. So it's just like, to the people in hip hop saying it's over means Kendrick won. Nigga, I screenshotted an article from Rolling Stones, nigga. They said the shit is over.
Yeah, I saw that shit.
Rolling Stone said Kendrick won.
Rich, why the fuck would I give a fuck about what Rolling Stone has to say about hip hop beef?
I'm just saying, Rolling Stone said, hey, Kendrick won the rap
All
beef.
right, I'm sorry, but Rolling Stone, that's not.
Nigga, that's a magazine.
I understand. I understand it's Rolling Stone, but no, absolutely not.
But I'm just saying, that right there puts like the icing on the cake of what everyone else is saying. The shit is over. And I think they getting their headline from people in the industry saying it's over.
So now,
Like with Punch and Top Dog saying it's over. It's over. He may not be signed to them, but those are his people.
I want more.
I don't, cause bro, if Kendrick comes back and makes a song talking about I don't beat my wife, my kid is my kid, da 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 da, nigga, you lose, nigga, shut the fuck, like bro, you lose, cause now Drake is gonna be like, okay, bet, now he's gonna elaborate more on it, and he gonna cook your ass with the same allegations, cause you said they true, well, because you said they're not true, he's just gonna come back at you. You playing defense. Kendrick hasn't played defense one time this whole entire fight. He's been the nigga walking people down, which is why when he said, have you ever walked the nigga down? Have you ever paid $500 for a court, like the court shit? He said that. And he said, I have. He said, and I came out okay. And then he did exactly the same shit. He walked that nigga down, beat that nigga ass. Like, bro, this is the analogy that I got from someone last night that made my whole point make even more sense. Imagine you getting in a fight and you beating a nigga ass the whole time. And you finally tired of beating this nigga ass. You get up and you like, all right. And then he get up and he want to fight some more. Nigga, I'm done. I beat you already. Why do you want to fight some more, bro? And so when you walking away, they saying you lost, but I didn't lose because I beat you already. There's nothing more for me to say. That's the analogy of this fight. Kendrick beat him down with the logic of, I dropped 4 songs to your 2, and your 2 songs aren't better than my 2 best songs. You lose.
Your two worst songs, your 2 best songs aren't better than my 2 worst songs.
No. Kendrick's best songs in that whole entire, from those 4 songs, are better than the 2 songs Drake dropped.
Got you.
So therefore, I beat your ass, and you still want to play. I don't want to play no more. I'm good. Truth or not, nigga, rap battles don't work off truth. Rap battles work based off who I can get to believe this shit. So when people realize that, like, yo, rap beef is not about what I can prove to you, it's what I can get you to believe.
Facts.
Then you'll realize who the clear winner is. Me making pedophile allegations against you is more believable because you're rich and famous. Even if I exaggerated the truth, you may not be a pedophile. You may have never touched little girls like that in that way. But you have had a history of communicating with girls under the age of 18. You have a sex offender on your payroll. Nigga, you probably ain't the best of being a father, so I can stretch the truth and say you a deadbeat even if you don't got another daughter. So it's just like, there's a lot of things that you can connect the dots and be like, this nigga Kendrick cooked this nigga. In the 4 songs.
Now, you think if they find out that Drake really is a PDF file?
Oh, his music off the platform. His music is getting took down like R. Kelly. You won't have no more Drake music.
R. Kelly shit is still up there.
Not on YouTube. On YouTube, that shit gone. Completely gone. I think R. Kelly shit might be up there because, the labels own it. But on YouTube, R. Kelly don't got no music up there. They took all of it down.
That's interesting. Mm-hmm. What about his rights?
He don't own his music.
Damn.
That's the problem, bro. He owns none of his masters.
I was asking, I said, if R. Kelly was released today, would I was asking my mom and Ashley, would they still go to a show?
She said, yep.
Absolutely.
Most definitely, I would go.
Hell yeah, they said.
Nigga, it's R. Kelly. Nigga, the music is still the music. I don't care about the person. I'm not there to communicate with the person. I'm there to take in the music. Like, I don't have a personal relationship with the person. So, like, that's why it would be weird if, let's say Drake was, for some odd reason. Like, I'm still finna bump Drake. I don't give a fuck. Like, why would I not bump the music? Because you got to separate the music from the music from the person.
That's tough to do sometimes.
It is. And I applaud those people that I feel for those people that can't. I'm sorry that you can't separate that. But you should be able to. Because now you lose out on a whole, like, think about it. Memories in your life are connected to music in your life. Or, like, however you want to say it, vice versa. But you relay back to events that have happened in your life through music. So, therefore, if you can't listen, let's say Drake's whole catalog is gone and you've been through 5 different breakups, nigga. Well, nigga, your whole life is in shambles if you don't want to listen to Drake because he's that. Mm-hmm. Like, a whole part of your life is gone. So how do you just delete that whole part of your life because he's this? Like, no, that's crazy. You can't do that. You gotta, like, I'm not saying you have to listen to him, but, like, you can't just be like, fuck Drake, he did that. That's like if, for example,
I mean, you can.
No. I'll give you an example. You can, but
I'm listening. What's the example?
The example is Tory Lanez, for example. He in jail because he allegedly did this and did that. Well, that's like me saying, well, shit, I don't want to listen to Tory music no more because he shot a girl. Nigga, that sound crazy. Because me and Tory, as far as his music, his music plays a big role.
Yeah, that's
I have a lot of memories from his music in my life that where if I got rid of the catalog, nigga, I don't.
That's just so much different because when you're talking about that versus some people.
Well, I'm just giving an example.
I hear you.
Like, because shooting a girl is still an extreme.
What I'm trying to say is that still is a much different extreme than touching a child.
It is, but still, It's still an extreme. You shooting a woman, that's frowned upon.
For sure it is, but still, do we really give a fuck that much? No.
No, we don't care that much. No.
Like, we really don't give a fuck that much.
Black
It's
women
outrage.
care a lot, but
Okay,
for some reason,
sure. So because whatever.
they don't know.
So, the fuck. Anyways, but yeah,
I think it's. I'm glad we got the beef. I'm glad it went down how it went down, and I'm glad it's over. Whether Drake drops another song or not, bro. Honestly, the industry, Kendrick, I think all them niggas moved on. People in the media world, besides academics, are done with it. From what my understanding is last night, Joe Budden said he's done with it. He don't want to talk about it no more.
all right, then I guess we just go ahead and wrap it up like a condom.
I mean, bro, that's where I'm at with it. Like I'm telling you, after he dropped the song, now like us, I was like, this shit over with. Like, and I like Drake, but like I said, I need this nigga to take some time off. Let people like Kendrick and Cole come and just do their thing for now. Like, that don't mean you not gonna be up here.
Yeah, man.
Because when you come,
Four Bats have his time.
when you come back, guess what? You still gonna be the king. It's you gonna be the king of making hits besides Post Malone and Bruno Mars and a few other people. You still gonna be that guy. Like, I don't think like you disappearing for a year or two is gonna hurt the rap game or hip hop in general. It's not. And I don't think you leaving is gonna make Kendrick or Cole just catapult to the top. Cause someone like Cole, he don't need to catapult to the top. The nigga's already up here. He's literally already up here. He's been the one, other than Drake, being the most consistent. Kendrick's the only one that's like, I'll take 5 years off.
Yeah, and
I'll be back.
that mystique of Kendrick is also what draws people to him as well. So it's like that's kind of become his image now.
Yeah,
It's
like, I mean, but he's supposed to drop an album soon though,
yeah, I know.
which should be fire. I mean, he dropped one. The last album he dropped was 2 years ago.
Which this is rare.
Yeah,
So
but I mean, shit, 2 years, every 2-3 years is not a bad time to drop an album. So,
I guess we'll see what happens.
and it's crazy because Miss Morale don't feel like it came out 2 years ago.
I know.
It feel like it just came out last year.
Yeah, I was thinking the same thing. I was like, didn't that shit come out last year? That shit came out 2 years ago. I'm like, damn, time fucking flies, bro.
Crazy, bro. I'm like, yo, how? And that was a great album, bro. I'm mad that shit slept on.
Man.
But I also my other thing is my one last take on the Kendrick and Drake shit is I don't like that Drake tried to use the Mother I Sober,
Mother I Sober.
whatever the fuck. I don't like how he tried to twist that song and make it into what it's not.
To like Kendrick got touched.
Yeah, because it didn't happen. He didn't say it happened in the song. Like, and people think, oh yeah, that's what he said. No, he never said that. And then I was talking to Dez, and there's a song that he did with, was it BJ to Chicago or whatever the fuck? He had like a beat because he's a beat maker. Kendrick did a song, and he was talking about how in the song Kendrick says that he hit his wife and she fell to the ground, like shit like that. And I'm like, bro, if you actually listen to the context of the song, he's not talking about himself. He's like, yes, he is. How can you know? I'm like, nigga, listen. He's telling a story. He is a storyteller. He doesn't tell. Literally, he's like, but he's saying I and me and da da. I was like, bro, he's telling a story. I was like, bro, go listen. And I gave him the perfect. I said, go listen to For Your Eyes Only by J. Cole, the actual song. He's saying I and me, but he's not talking about himself. He's not talking in first person of himself. He's talking in first person as his friend. So therefore, he's saying I and me, but nigga, you have to listen. It's called comprehension, nigga. I ain't the best at comprehension, but goddamn, nigga, I'm not out here twisted like he hit. Like, nigga, if that was the case, people would be talking about that. Nobody's talking about it. So how is it true that you believe this and it's not that? And then it always go back to the conclusion, nigga, stay out of rap. Stay out of rap. You don't listen to rap because you don't listen to it.
Yeah.
And it's not a diss, nigga. You just don't listen to rap. If you listen to hip hop, you would understand where people that are coming from. And then he brings up, well, people are calling Drake a pedophile and da da da. Like they actually believe. I'm like, that's cool. They actually believe it. They dumb as hell if they believe it. Cause nigga, it does. I don't believe this shit. I take it all with a grain of salt. That's how you have to approach this whole beef. Take everything with a grain of salt and be like, that could be true. What if? It's always, you have to think about it as what if not. Oh, he actually did that. Unless you could find proof online he actually did it. It's maybe he did. Maybe he didn't. But it gets you thinking. And that's all that Kendrick needed you to do was get you to think about it, whether he did whether he is or isn't. He didn't necessarily have to prove it. I don't think that's not his goal to prove that he is. It's to put it out there, and now you start doing the research, and that is what they call propaganda. And that's exactly what the nigga said to Euphoria that he was gonna do. He used propaganda against the nigga, and you see how it turned out. And that's why I say, bro, he called Drake a master manipulator. This nigga, I ain't gonna say he's genius, but this nigga low-key smart as fuck. That's what I will say.
Okay.
And I mean, I don't know. And like I said, I'm a Cole fan. So if this was,
I just find it interesting because you would say all this about Kendrick, but then you'd tell me that To Pimp a Butterfly is not a fucking classic.
No, I don't like To Pimp the Butterfly though. I still don't. Like there's songs on there that are dope, but as a whole, nigga, there's songs that I skip over.
Nigga, kiss my motherfucking ass.
No. Like I said, there are songs that are dope on there. There's a handful of songs, nigga. I think there's 5 songs on there that I fuck with. I don't remember how many songs on the album. But there's a lot of things that I've just been like, turn this shit off. I don't want to listen to this. But if let's just say we took Drake out the equation and Cole and Kendrick was in here, there's no way in hell you would hear me ever say, yeah, Cole's up. Kendrick's up. Fuck that. Nigga, Cole up until this shit, the wheels fall off. I don't give a fuck if Cole losing. Nigga, he winning. That would be my take on that. But
I'll just shut the fuck up now.
I like Drake more than I like Kendrick, but I'm willing to tell you that Kendrick's up. But Drake had a good fight. But if it was Cole, I don't know. It would be hard for me to tell you, hey, Cole lost. But I think I'd end up having to tell you if it really came down to it. My biases ain't that biased, goddammit.
I think, you know what?
If it was Tory, that's a different story. Tory, Chris Brown, J. Cole, they're my top 3. They're my top 3 all time.
Top 3 artists.
Yeah, all time. It used to be, Drake used to be in it, but then he fell off over the years because the nigga's ego got inflated. Not to say that it's not valid, but bro, he almost became that LeBron James. He's literally like LeBron James in the rap game.
You know what's funny is
ego's inflated.
Farm got invited to Chris Brown's birthday party tonight.
Word? Is he going? I
don't know.
Damn. I wanted to go to that. Damn, I should fly to LA right now.
Go ahead. Go over.
I don't got no money. Nigga, I'm broke.
How much time we in?
Shit, I don't know. An hour and 5 minutes. But that's a good episode though.
No, it is. I'm glad because bitch, I am. For y'all don't know, I'm tired of this motherfucker. Like for real, I'm tired of shit.
Shit, my back's sweaty.
Probably because that fucking heat coming in.
I know, and all these lights. Well, that's all I got on Kendrick and shit, man. I'm kind of over it. I'm glad it's over. Now we can get back to the album, Kendrick and album mode. What you expecting for this so-called album that he got dropping? You expecting it to be better than Miss Morale? What's your vibes you expecting?
I'm thinking this one's gonna be out of left field. I don't expect it to be like, I'm hoping it's like that shit he just dropped.
Well, Not Like Us?
Yes.
That should be fire.
That would be fire if he could kind of do something like that.
At least a couple songs on there.
But honestly, you kind of really don't ever really know what to expect with this nigga. It's like, I don't expect it to be like Mr. Morale. Think about it. Between Mr. Morale, Damn, and like it's all different.
Damn is like a mix between To Pimp a Butterfly and Good Kid, Mad City. It's like a mix. He kind of like bit off of both styles.
Kind of story told a little bit in there.
And then the beats were more
That's
like...
a really good album.
Damn?
Yeah.
Bro, Damn is... Besides, in my opinion, Damn's his second best album of all time. Good Kid, Mad City's his best.
It's a really good album.
To Pimp a Butterfly would be his third.
Yeah.
And then you'd have Miss Morale would be his fourth. Even though Miss Morale, honestly, if there was less songs on there, it would be probably top 3 album. It would be better than To Pimp a Butterfly had there not been as many songs. There was too many songs in my opinion.
I'm gonna disagree with you on that one, but hey.
I mean, I know you are. I'm just saying, like,
I do fuck with Mr. Morale though.
Miss Morale's fire. It's hard to rank that nigga albums, bro, because he's only ever dropped 4 albums. Because
that makes it easier to rank them.
No, but it's harder because they all are similar in ranking. It's hard to be like, damn, well, which one do I fuck with more? Because it's not which one's better. It's which ones do I fuck with more at this point.
Well,
so, I mean, I expect Kendrick to come with some shit that's kind of different. Like, what he's gonna talk about, I don't know. I don't know what he's gonna talk about. Maybe on this album he'll address all the shit that Drake's talking about, like throughout the shit, like as a story.
That could be it. Yeah.
Like to where he's like, okay, maybe I did hit my wife, but at that point, nigga already won the battle. Man,
I don't think people will care as much about if Kendrick hits his wife versus if Drake was a fucking pedophile.
Or he'll talk about
Actually, I know that for a fact.
Or he'll talk about or maybe he'll talk about throughout this album what's been going on with his life, like as far as like his relationship, because that's what Mr. Morale was kind of about. It was about family.
Yeah.
And this one would be he probably touched on what's going on with him and his girl, and like little shit like that. Maybe not go too much in depth on family, but talk more about that. Maybe he'll go into black culture. I don't know. There's so many shit going on that, but you don't know. Like the election's coming up. There's a lot of things he could talk about. So I'm just like,
for all we know, we're anticipating a Kendrick album soon. Soon to him might be fucking 2035.
That's crazy.
Shit.
By that time, I've been checked out on that nigga. Oh, that's another thing. Jay Electronica said Kendrick is losing.
I don't give a fuck about what Jay Electronica is saying. You can tell Troy that too.
I don't give a fuck what that nigga saying. That nigga's irrelevant. Nigga, he dropped one good song, and
I'm not even gonna get into that because I can't even speak on that because I don't listen to Jay Electronica. So I can't say if they're good or bad. I don't listen to Jay Electronica. I don't know what to tell you.
The nigga don't drop music. That's why you don't listen to him.
So
he don't drop nothing.
I have no words. I have no words on that one. So anyway,
we gonna wrap this up. Thank you for tuning in to another episode of It Couldn't Be Me. Hey, I got a short coming soon on this Kendrick shit. That shit finna be funny as fuck. I ain't gonna lie to you. I got something for y'all. Hey, follow me at Sincere Poppy on IG. Follow the podcast at It Couldn't Be Me. If you ain't already clicked on it, hit that subscribe button down there. Follow Roy at
Roy Motives. And just like that,
we gone.
We out.